collective tarot reading. Thank you for clicking onto my video. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective tarot reading, therefore the messages will not and may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates with you in your particular situation and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't fit, okay? If it's not resonating with you, it just means that I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, super thanks, and donations. I truly appreciate them all. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. It's good to see a new face here. Please keep in mind in the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be, and if I mention them at all, it is either what my intuition is picking up on, or it's literally on the cards themselves. However, if it truly resonates for you, I highly encourage you to speak to those experts and those areas of expertise. Also, something to note is that I am not a tarot reader, okay? I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive, so please use your own level of discernment. I am also the author via Oracle, both fairy tales in my hand here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how if they listen to it, it can help them to overcome all obstacles, help them to heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks for them. It is a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. As well as the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen. This is a fairy tale written for adults about healing and overcoming spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse from family lovers and friends, and how to keep that inner flame lit despite any adversity you may be going through or experiencing, and that no matter how dire your situation may seem, know that you always have a choice and that you're never alone. Okay, there's always beings around you that are just waiting for you to give them consent to provide you with guidance, as well as to intervene and to intercede on your behalf, whichever way is necessary to get you to fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Both these stories are in the bard format, so think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales, okay? They rhyme. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. They're short, they're sweet, they inspire hope, and they make you feel good as you read them. The audiobook has been released for both books and will be found attached to this video as well as on my channel for your convenience. However, if you wish to purchase the physical copy of these books, you can find them on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition as well as my products can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box below for your convenience, as well as all of my social media platforms and pages, so that way you do not get scammed by people or pages pretending to be me. As always, I begin each reading with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Blue, the Archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through or try to astral project, open a portal, remote view, be a monitoring spirit, in the past, the present, or in the future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know, provide clear, concise messages. If any tried to abuse technology in any kind of way, in the past, the present, or in the future, by trying to astral project, open a portal, remote view, be a monitoring spirit, take a screenshot of this set, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to hold them accountable and bring them to justice in your way. Please protect me, this channel, the video, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, black magic, witchcraft, and bindings, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All-High. The sinner's mask be ripped off, they'll be unable to hide all their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective, I hope you guys are doing well today. The download that I have for you is that essentially one of good karma returning to you. Okay, so I've been picking up on that you guys have had a long and arduous journey, okay? And the way that it was represented to me was like you're on Mount Everest. And Mount Everest is like one of the tallest mountains there can ever be. People literally die on the journey, okay? There's literally so many dead and frozen bodies that surround Mount Everest because of the journey, okay? So this journey has been very, very hard for you. Not many who have embarked upon it have made it, okay? Can say that they successfully, were able to live to tell the tale about this journey, but however, you've made it to the top, okay? And that the three people that have either been supporting you, have been alongside you on this journey, You guys are all supporting each other in some kind of way. This could either be the people that are surrounding you currently. This could be like your soul tribe, people that you've not met yet, okay, but who your higher selves are intermingling with in the ethers, okay? But specifically, there's 3, okay, where you guys are encouraging and helping each other and supporting each other to make it through this journey, okay? Many of you divine masculines and divine feminines who have embarked on your soul purpose, okay, once you've gone through your awakening or your ascension, it's been very hard for you. And not because the journey itself is hard, it's because you've literally had spiritual warfare from groups, from covenants, from secret societies, exes, family members, the people closest to you, friends, co-workers, literally try to do anything and everything in their power to stop you, in the physical as well as the spiritual. Like, you've had so much spiritual oppression and opposition, it's just beyond insane. Okay, so, and it was meant to stop you before you could ever reach the top. However, you have made it. And the beings that have brought you there, the 3 soul tribe members that you have, either that's with you currently or that are with you in the ethers, okay, that's helping, you guys are protecting each other, you're fighting alongside each other to essentially to overcome all odds. Okay, you've made it. However, these people that you have helped, they're helping you to also come back down, because what comes up must come back down, right? So you've made it to the top of this whole ascension, awakening, soul purpose level, but now you're getting ready to have a rapid acceleration down, okay? And that doesn't mean like you're gonna, have a decline. It means that your good karma is gonna just come back so quickly. It's giving that like Pluto and Aquarius for cardinal signs energy. Okay, because the cardinal signs, when Pluto's in Capricorn, they were in a 15-year karmic cycle, 15 or 16-year karmic cycle, where you just went through the most. Like, you were purposely held down. You had karmic cycle after karmic cycle after karmic cycle. You were never given a break. But now that you've surpassed that point, now it's like you're going to be accelerating at a rapid pace, to your blessings, to your rewards, to your abundance, your spiritual wealth, okay? So the people that have helped you to surpass that, you all are also helping each other to go through this descent, because there's going to be a lot of rapid change, rapid. Like, things are just going to be boom, 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 boom when it comes to your milestones and reaching certain level of achievements, okay? But also, the people who were purposely holding you back from reaching these milestones or those abundances or achievements, they are now going to be held accountable, okay? And I've channeled this before. I believe it was the Archangel Michael reading where because of how consistent and the overwhelming amount of spiritual warfare you have gone through, Archangel Michael is like permanently embedded into your aura, okay, into your auric field, your protection, okay, because of how many people they kept trying to overpower you, trying to oppress you, trying to send you death magic, trying to make you sick, trying to just do all these things to you so that way you wouldn't reach your soul purpose, okay? So you have all this spiritual protection as well, because each and every time these people have tried, or these, low vibrational beings, because, it's low vibrational beings that are operating through people, tried to stop you, and all it did was unlock more spiritual protection for you. So it's like, say you just start with one, you have your higher self at the beginning, somebody spiritually tries to violate your boundaries, activates another spiritual protector. Then they have 2 more people that gets added. Then you have, you unlock your ancestors, the most powerful ancestors that you have. Then say they add 4 more people, and then now you've got the archangels, okay? It just goes on and on like a pyramid, okay? You start at the top, and each time they attack you, they send you their woo-woo, whatever, it unlocks a certain level of protection for you, okay? So now you essentially have this spiritual army because of how much oppression and because of how much spiritual warfare has been sent your way to stop you from reaching your soul's purpose, which is very, very important for this realm, for this world, in this current time, okay? So the people who's been holding you back, because you've made it to that top of Mount Everest, okay, a very perilous journey where the odds were stacked against you, okay, not many could make it until the tail. Now they're all going to be held accountable. But also, this also goes into the good karma, all the people that you've helped along the way. So not only were you determined to, make it through, but you also didn't harden your heart, and you were also very generous, very very charitable to other people. Like, not meaning that like you let people violate your boundaries or walk all over you or take from you, meaning like you always did acts of good deeds, and now those are going to be returned to you as well, because you kept your heart open. You didn't let this harden you. You didn't essentially become the monsters that attacked you, okay? You're gonna have that good karma returned to you. But then again, with that Archangel Michael energy, I channeled essentially people trying to get into your energy. Before it was catch and release, and now it's like no mercy. They're literally being gutted. They're being torn from the inside out. So these people are very, very sick. Like sick to the point where they are not healing. They are going to the hospital, but they can't find out what's wrong with them, but they just know that they're close to death, okay? So anytime these people keep trying to trespass on your boundaries, on your auric field, okay, try to call upon your energy, tap into it, whatever, they're divination spying, they're monitoring, they're viewing, whatever, each and every time they do it, or they send you any kind of witchcraft or black magic or evil eye, energy manipulation, whatever, it's like they're being cut down because you've made it to the point, there's no turning back, okay? They're out of time. They've been out of time. But now it's like, we were catching and releasing you, out of, grace and mercy, but now there's not going to be any. They're being ripped apart and left for dead. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know about this. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know about them reaching the very top of this long and arduous journey? They're going to have good karma returned to them, and they're going to be rapidly accelerating towards their milestones. But also that the people that trespass on them are being ripped to shreds. What does the collective need to know about this reading? Okay, alrighty. We have solar plexus chakra, which is your self-esteem, your self-confidence, your personal will, but also your boundaries. Stand your ground. We have karmic family. Hard stop, removing low vibrational people, soul tribe, 10th house, career reputation, test of integrity, and then at the bottom of the deck we have self-love and close cycle. So, you had to stand your ground, okay, when it came to your personal will, okay? Because it seems like people are trying to break your will or trying to trespass in your boundaries, okay, trying to circumvent your spiritual protection. And again, they were being caught and released. Now they're not being shown that grace or that mercy. Because there's been a hard stop to a karmic family and low vibrational people that were part of your soul tribe that had a test of integrity when it came to your career, your 10th house, your reputation, which means they failed it. These people out here trying to ruin your business, trying to assassinate your character. It's been a hard stop. It's a close cycle for this to happen because you've shown self-love, okay? So it's a hard stop to you having to stand your ground. It's a hard stop to you having to stand your ground to protect your boundaries. I mean, always keep up with your spiritual hygiene. Never do away with that because you'll never be affected by this kind of shit again as long as you keep up with what you've been doing, okay? Never stop with the ritual baths, the smudging your space, the praying, the meditating, the practicing self-care. Never stop with that, okay? And you will always be good. So it's a hard stop to you having to consistently fight, okay? Because it's a closed cycle. Hold on, the self-love. It's a hard stop to stand your ground, protect your boundaries, but also your self-love. Because it's a closed cycle for karmic family, these low vibrational people you have removed that were part of your soul tribe that failed some kind of test of integrity. So that means when someone wasn't looking, did they do the right thing? When it came to your 10th house, your career, your reputation. So these people are trying to slander your name, trying to, assassinate your character, trying to, if you're an entrepreneur and you start your own business, they try to get away with that. Like try to essentially strip you of your ability to earn an income, try to, elicit some kind of mob mentality within the masses, trying to get you to be attacked. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this than making it from this long and arduous journey. Okay. It was very loud. Like the energy on it was very loud. Like very loud on this card deck. Okay. So what do you want the collective to know about them making it over this long and arduous journey? This perilous journey that many would not have made it. When it comes to your death and rebirth, so you went through a profound transformation. We have deep emotions, past life influences. So these people from your past, the people you've cut off, that you've already removed from your life, these family members, these soul tribe members, they're deep in their emotions about you making it. Because they were trying to stop you from being in your purpose or receiving assistance, again, trying to circumvent your protection because they thought they were God. And how you've been able to calm the waters. So how you've been able to keep yourself in alignment. How you've been able to, 333, connection to mind, body, and soul. How you've been able to regulate yourself despite all the woo-woo and stuff that's been sent to you on the full moon. And your path is illuminated forward. Wolves could be significant. You could have wolves as a spiritual animal. But also that you have psychic ability here, the future vision. When it comes to a divine masculine, okay, either this is pertaining to like a divine union, or this is pertaining to like the divine masculine energy that resides within all of us, because everyone has both masculine and feminine energies within them. The masculine would be your ability to take action, and then 888 is the angel number for abundance, to take action for abundance. Many meanings, the duality of life, and then telepathy and ancient miracles. Because you have ancient wisdom. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this death and rebirth? That you fearlessly and passionately went through this death and rebirth. Okay, you didn't stop, not for one little second, not for 1 millisecond, not nothing. Any time that anything came your way, you just kept going. You're in that whole Lagatha, Lothbrok from, Vikings. This is not what ends me. This is not the end of my story kind of way, okay? You fearlessly went through this death and rebirth, okay? You listened to your intuition, and you were persevering through all of it. You stood your ground. You had a test of faith, but you fearlessly went through it, okay? You knew that you would be okay because you knew that you had this Ace of Cups, this love, this new love, this emotional awakening that was on the horizon for you that would bring you much happiness. And that there's people out here that kept trying to overburden you and exhaust you so that you wouldn't make it. Clarify deep emotions. These people, this family, karmic family, so that means you had, karmic means that's a lesson for your soul. These people follow you from previous lives. It means that you both have agreed to interact with each other in this lifetime. So both of you grow in some kind of way on a soul level. So for you, it was self-love. They taught you self-love, and typically it means they taught you through pain. So these people abused you, they used you, they did any kind of harmful things towards you to where you had, the only way you could save yourself is through having self-love and know that you deserve better. Like you weren't someone's doormat, you're not somebody to beat up on, you're not someone's punching bag, right? They're deep in their emotions because they wanted to trap you to give you some kind of painful ending. And they're deep in their emotions because you know the truth. Like you know the truth about this, that they accepted some kind of fishy offer to come against you, to give you some kind of painful ending, to betray you, to end your life, to give you deep wounds. Again, your karmic family didn't want you to make it. So they were literally trying to put you in that Mount Everest energy of you dying on the journey, like you dying up on the way, like you freezing to death, you being isolated, you being alone, no one knowing what happened to you. This is what your karmic family wanted for you. Clarify shamanic journey in reverse. Yeah, I can't even make it up. Your family wanted you to be completely knocked out of your soul purpose here. They didn't want you to be able to attune yourself to be a shaman. So your karmic family knew that you were destined to be some kind of shaman, some kind of healer, okay, chosen one, starseed, earth angel, something like that, a light worker. They knew that you were predestined to be that. And they were trying to get you to miss any kind of chances of having a happy, healthy family. which is really messed up if you think about it. Like, why the fuck would your family want you to be happy and in a good relationship? Especially since it reflects on them. Like, if you're in a terrible relationship, it reflects poorly on them. It means, like, who the fuck raised you? Or, hey, why did you raise your kid to be a druggie? Or why did you raise your kid to get beat up on? Like, people, I guess, don't understand that, like, it looks poorly on you if someone is bad in your family. Like, if they're not easy to be abused, but if you got somebody that never makes anything of themselves, that looks poorly on you. Especially since your karmic family isn't filled with winners either. Okay? People look down on your karmic family anyway. And like the fact that they're trying to get you to be looked down on, it's like it just reflects poorly on them. Like if you come out to be trash, right? Like if you come out to be like trash in some kind of way, some white trash, dark trash, what the fuck ever, like you're not a respectable member of society, it reflects poorly on them. It tarnishes the name. People don't get that. But they wanted you to miss any kind of chance of having a happy, healthy relationship. Yeah. Because it brought them some kind of success and victory. However, you defended yourself and you defended your long-term stability. Because they were trying to bring you rapid change to block and control you, to stop you from reaching this happy, healthy relationship. So I'm picking up like divine counterpart, divine unions. You defended yourself, as well as this long-term stability. You defended yourself from any kind of rapid changes. Again, like being adamant about your spiritual hygiene, being adamant with your prayers. Because these people are trying to stop you from being independent, self-sufficient. So they wanted you to be dependent on them. And they've been definitely trying to manifest this for a long time. Clarify calming the waters. Whatever you have spoken into existence has manifested. So if you've spoken to God, your spiritual team, your ancestors about helping you, to protect you, whatever, to help you clear, any kind of blockages on your life, it worked, okay? You spoke your truth here. Whatever you have spoken has manifested. When it comes to this low vibrational energy, people trying to trap you, to bind you, get you stuck in low vibration so that when you take some kind of fishy offer. Again, they wanted you to be so busted and disgusted that you had to take help. Not every hand offered is a blessing. Okay, it's literally a line from the Princess Inner Voice. Not every hand offered is a blessing. Some evil comes with fake smiles, hidden intentions, and fancy dressings, okay? People can look however, they can give you help, but then they give you help, but they're the ones doing things behind the scenes to make it to where you're in that situation to begin with. Like, I'll give you an example. When I was transitioning, okay, meaning like I went from a divorce, I had to emergency run with 2 little babies while I was going through my divorce. I didn't have any help at the time. The family that I had, very narcissistic, they still very are, and I didn't get any help from them. And when I, got childcare, the woman there who, proclaimed to be a Christian, very generous, very motherly, she, tried to, show me love and affection. Like she was just this good old Christian woman just trying to help, right? That was her facade. So every day when I would drop my kids off to school or off to daycare, she would offer to make me coffee. Like she'd go help yourself to coffee pots, because she was like, one of those people that bought in bulk, so it maybe cost her 12 cents to make me coffee every day, okay? Because she knew I had to drive like an hour to work every day, and coffee makes you a little bubble gutty, and she didn't want me to have to stop. At least that's what she said. But then when my karmic family started to hang around her and tried to enmesh themselves and have a relationship with her, she told my karmic family that she had to give me coffee in the morning because I was such an alcoholic that she just felt she had to do it. So again, not every hand offered is a blessing, okay? Like, to me, she seemed like she was helping me out, but then she would go back and like just speak a whole bunch of shit about me to other people. And I've seen her do it with other people as well. Like she was always constantly talking about someone. Always. And always trying to martyr herself. Like make her seem like she was like the best, most generous and charitable person there ever was. That she just, taking on all these burdens out of the goodness of her heart. And no, it's just so she can talk shit about all these people and then make herself look good, right? These people were out here doing the most to you, trying to stop you from being independent, self-sufficient, doing their woo-woo on you, trying to, elicit some kind of spiritual warfare on you constantly, so that way you would be forced to take their help. You would be forced to be codependent on them. So that way, you don't pay, you have no say. So they could be some kind of authority in your life. Clarify, guide, the illuminated path. However, your path is illuminated forward, okay? And you were able to seize the moment for celebrations because you listened to your spiritual guidance, your spiritual wisdom. You could be a hierophant, you could be very, very connected to the divine. And it's a missed opportunity to try to put your sacral chakra at misalignment or to malfunction it so that way you don't get in a relationship or through a relationship. So this is like trying to get you stuck in karmic cycles, like dating karmic people, which means like it's an imbalance of give and take, like your love is one-sided, okay? For this to be in reverse, it means they wanted you to be in a karmic relationship so that way they could continuously feed off of you, like siphon your energy. That's what that would mean. And also they didn't want you to have any self-worth because that way you would manifest that. You would manifest more situations and experiences that would further validate how you felt about yourself. So this could be like trying to re-traumatize you with like sexual wounds, any kind of SA or things like that. But they wanted someone to come in, be a karmic relationship with you. So that means like they're paying some weirdo to come and date you, to traumatize you in some kind of way, so that way they could feed off of your energy when it comes to some kind of relationship. Clarify precognition. However, you being very psychic as fuck, like, shattered their dreams of doing anything because you saw them coming a mile away. But again, these people never knew who you were. You maybe were never very transparent with these people, or if you were, they didn't believe you because they have some kind of weird God complex. Like, I can be a testament to that. I've told people nothing but the truth my entire life, and it's because I knew people underestimated me. I knew people always thought that they knew better than me, that they were smarter than me, that they were whatever, but yet I always come out on top. And I never lied. It's like I told you everything you needed to know. I gave you the foresight. I gave you what was coming, and you just rolled your eyes at me and go, whatever, like, okay. Like I literally, now, all my shit's permanent, it's on YouTube, so it's like, I gave you a prophecy a year ago, and oh, shit, that shit played out. Like, I have this video called The Dark Prince and the Belittled Witch that I filmed a year ago, which talked about a karmic soulmate and the karmic feminine they got with, and how she got an STD, gave it to him and whoever else they slept with, okay? It's an incurable STD. How she got pregnant and the kid wasn't his. And then also how she was attaching demons and shit to him and doing love spells on him so he couldn't get away. I wonder where we are now, like a year later. And it's all coming out in the tarot readings, like everywhere. I wonder who said that shit, right? Like, yeah, like I knew people underestimated the shit out of me. Or they thought they were smarter than me or whatever. So it's like, okay, so I have no problem telling the truth. One of the guys that I dated, who was a karmic soulmate for me, I had two that was before my twin flame. It's like I told him, when I broke up with him, why I was breaking up with him. Like, I know that you're not my end person. I know that you're not my twin flame, and I know my twin flame's coming. Like, I was very open and honest about it. Like, this man watched me, the one I broke up with, watched me be single for 6 months, not entertaining any men, and then watch my twin flame come in. Like, I told you. I was honest with you. You didn't want to listen. Your psychic sense has shattered their dreams. because it's very practical and reliable, because you are very, very connected to the divine. You sharded the dream of some kind of Queen of Pentacles, okay? Some kind of wife, a mother. This could be a maternal figure here. They definitely tried to sever your connection to the divine, or try to, sever your third eye, or cloak it, or veil it, whatever. It never worked, though. You're too powerful. You're too strong. Like, your communication that you get from the divine is very reliable. Again, like I said, the shit that I see, now it's permanent. You can watch that shit a year from now and be like, well, did it happen? Did it play out? Yeah, it did. It did, just like I've written every single prophecy I've ever had down. Like, I've got books. Like, I've got at least 10 books where I write everything that I have down and I watch it play out. Like, your foresight is just like that. I encourage you to write it down. I encourage you to make it permanent, okay? That's also how you validate it to yourself. You don't have to go broadcast it to everybody. You just gotta I'd keep it for yourself, because that way things click later. When you see something, you have a dream journal, you see something, you write it down, and then a couple months later it comes to pass, you're like, oh. So then you're able to decipher how far in advance your downloads are, how much in the future you're able to see, and how certain things are revealed to you. But this person, this Queen of Pentacles, is trying to find some kind of illusion, trying to find some kind of solution to create some kind of illusion to do something to you, but your intuition keeps seeing it. You're 20 steps ahead of these people. So for example, if you were able to see things 6 months in advance, you see what this piece of shit's gonna do before they do it, and then you're not scared, you prepared. You're okay, well, I can't do this during that time, I can't do that during that time, I need to do this, this, and this to make sure that I'm not a victim of it, I need to wear this, I need to do that, right? You're very, very aware, because you're told way in advance. Clarify divine masculine. They made a choice to try to go after your divine masculine. Okay, if you're divine feminine, they try to separate you from your divine counterpart. They made a choice, and they looked at many opportunities and ways that they could try to bring you some kind of conflict, some kind of violence, to make you have disputes. Again, they wanted you to be in karmic relationships so that you felt depleted and that you were just too exhausted to be with anyone else. You thought every person would be the piece of shit that you just dated, right? Man, I've been out with this person, then I went with this person, they seemed nice, I was with them for this long, and then all of a sudden it just changed. The script flipped it, right? They were looking at any and every kind of way to bring some kind of violence to either your divine masculine, so you would never make it to you, or to you, to where you would never make it to him, right? Yeah, because they kept trying to victimize you, trap you, make you feel like it would never happen. Clarify duality. But they got the news, okay, that it's a completion of a cycle, that whatever they thought was a misunderstanding. Whatever they thought was a misunderstanding. So they thought that they were going to be able to take your spiritual wealth from you. They thought they would be able to curse you, to take away your independent self-sufficiency, try to block you, make you miss your chance of being in a happy, healthy relationship. That it was all a facade, that it was an illusion. They realize that now. They got the news here. And that they're going to have to walk away, abandon this plan, because they're in anxiety, fear, and despair over what they try to mask their craft on to put you in poverty. It's a completion of a cycle. They're going to pay for it now. You made it. They didn't anticipate that you would make it. But God, though. But Goddess, though. Your ancestors and spiritual team, though. That willpower and strength of you, though. Right? Yeah. And that's how you know lies is family here. They never anticipated that they were lied to and now they're trapped. They didn't anticipate that. They're under divine judgment. Judgment's been called. Congratulations if you utilize that in your prayers and cast down judgment. Clarify telepathy. There's been a Queen of Cups here who's been trying to telepathically communicate with you. because they know that you have healed, you went through this rebirth, and they're stuck. Like, their finances are stuck. Like, meaning they're unable to move forward, they're unable to move on. They're running away from their problems. And now, essentially, their money is all fucked up. Again, like, there's no catch and release anymore. You're going to get fucking gutted. Like, and I don't feel sorry for people. Like, I'm in my own villain era. Like, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm not going to show you any compassion or mercy. Like, the chance for that's already over and done with. You've already had your time period to be like, I'm a stupid human that decided to do witchcraft and black magic on people, you know, and I didn't think I'd get caught. Like, the first time you did it, maybe somebody could, you know, 50-50 chance of someone forgiving you for that. Like, forgiving you as in being reconnecting with you. 50-50 chance. But the second, third, 100th time you've done it, like, no. Like, you dug your grave, now lie in it. Like, no one gives a fuck about you, you op. Like, how do you claim that? Like, I heard this on a reel that said, I am forgiving and I can understand mistakes. But what I am not forgiving or understanding of is maliciousness. I have zero tolerance for it. You wishing ill will on somebody, you trying to put them in karmic relationships because so you could have some kind of financial come up, like, that's maliciousness. You deserve to rot. If it ever gets taken to trial, like, you bet your ass I'm going to speak up against you. I'm going to go after you with the full extent of the law. I'm not going to show you any mercy. Did you show any to me? You know, like, want to talk to you, telepathically message you because they're fucked up now. Like, that, the audacity, right? Like, hey, I tried to make you poor and, like, fuck your life up. But, like, can you help me? Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Why don't you pray to whatever entity you've been working with to come unfuck you? Because it's not going to be me. You know, you're going to stay far away from me. I'm not related to you. I don't know you, right? Like, clarify miracles. Yeah. There's a King of Cups here. This is a parent. There's a father figure, somebody who's very diplomatic. They anticipate that you have ancient wisdom here and that miracles are going to happen in your life. Again, that what happened, you being able to get on top of this Mount Everest kind of thing, which is a huge feat, that it's a miracle. Yeah, and there's a King of Pentacles as well. Someone who's a provider, you know, someone who's very wealthy and abundant. They anticipate that you're going to have the miracle of getting with this person. Yeah, you're going to have a passionate breakthrough over these people from your past because you listen to your intuition. You're showing up as a Hierophant and a High Priestess. And that a death is going to come to an emperor. Oh no. People trying to put an ending. So there's a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles, so two masculine energies. Anticipate that a miracle is going to happen to you because for you to be able to have a passionate breakthrough through listening to your intuition over these people from your past who are trying to put an ending to you being with your divine counterpart. I have an emperor and an empress, okay? So divine counterparts, a divine masculine, divine feminine. And they worked long and hard to do so. They were very, very invested in it and trying to steal something from you to get forward movement of getting your destiny. And now karma's here for them. So again, this is destiny swapping. So your own family tried to destiny swap against you. Like, tried to take your destiny from you. And it had to do with you being in a happy, healthy relationship, and they didn't want you to have it. Because they were energy harvesting. But again, that they're not being caught and released. They're going to pay for everything now. Let's see. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Who's this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit? Complete stranger that you don't know, that has a government job, judge, police, EMS, school, parks, courts, which if you know anything about our politics right now, they're probably going to lose their job because all of our federal funding has been cut. So this Queen of Pentacles here is a complete stranger, probably going to lose their job. They're an opportunist. Get some cards for this King of Cups. This King of Cups. This is somebody who works in the entertainment industry, moon or sun sign of Capricorn. This Queen of Cups. Who's this Queen of Cups? That's somebody who's married, that works in the healthcare system, moon or sun sign of Cancer. Who's this King of Pentacles? Karmic soulmate. So again, your karmic soulmate's involved. So we have family and a karmic soulmate. Been coming out a lot. They work together. So they did all this to you so that way you would be forced to be in a relationship with this karmic soulmate. They get you, but then they all get to feed off of you, and they could stop you from being with your twin flame or higher level soulmate. So it's like this karmic soulmate was somebody that they paid, they hired to date you. And if you have dated them, that whole connection wasn't genuine. Like the whole thing wasn't genuine. Like no part of it was. Like from the moment you met the person on, like this person was doing love spells on you and trying to manipulate you the moment they got your picture. Like any kind of feeling you had for this person was planted there. Meaning like they're doing love spells on you and come to me spells before they even met you. And when you met them officially, it felt like, oh, it must be the one. We have such a connection. We have such a vibe. No. Give us some cards for this Queen of Pentacles, the complete stranger. This is somebody who is calling Child Protective Services trying to get your kids taken away. Yeah, moving in silence to do so, fake smiling as they did it. However, whatever they submitted to the courts was rejected because they see that you're a boss bitch, you run your own company, you're multifaceted, you're busy. And they worked with their karmic friends. Or this is an obsessive lover of a karmic friend who's into you, and they're trying to dust that off. So this is a complete stranger of a karmic friend of yours who's into you, and they're an obsessive lover that like moved in silence, smiled in your face while they are making false reports to CPS to get your kids taken away if you have them. Give us some cards for this King of Cups, moon or sun sign of Capricorn. This is somebody who starts drama. That's all they do. They're a clown. Yeah, because they've been competing with you, or they're at war with you, girl fight, or they try to get other women to fight with you. Like they get off on the competition of women. Yeah, who is waiting, crying over you. Because you're speaking the truth. Give us some cards for this Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's a groupie. Again, married, healthcare worker, moon or sun sign of Cancer. Appears to be empathic and kind. Yeah, that wants you back. Okay, this is a family member of yours who's trying to act unbothered about being bankrupt again. They want to come and tell you that their money's all fucked up. Boo fucking who? You're an adult. You made, your choices. Now suffer the consequences. Like, yeah. They're bankrupt and they don't want to act cold-hearted anymore. Oh, you don't? You don't? People are disgusting. Yeah. Try to say that you abused your kids or neglected them. Give us some cards for this karmic soulmate. This is somebody you dodged a bullet from. You didn't know who the fuck this person was. You didn't know who the fuck this person was. Yeah, that's been chasing you for love. You didn't know that. And they just want to give you some kind of dirty offer. Again, dirty offer at a high price. So like, hey, I'm going to give you an incurable STD. I just want to sleep with you. Or hey, I just want to sleep with you so I can reattach that bond, that soul tie, so I can keep siphoning off your energy. Ha 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 ha. But I love you so much, right? Yeah, they're fed up because they're curious about you, looking you up from fake social media accounts and always partying, holding a grudge against you because they want you to accept their offer. And they're fishing for comments because they want to force their way in your life, and they're like studying you, like trying to get up in your business. Again, people are pathetic. People are pathetic. And you know what? You really need to pray to God, though, because, like, the things that are going on in the United States, do you think you're going to get spared? Because it seems like if you've got negative karma attached to you right now is not your friend. Right now is not a good time period to have negative karma attached to you. When many are losing their jobs, our inflation is skyrocketing. Like, all the federal funding has been cut, so if you needed, welfare or food stamps or things like that, you're not going to get them. Now is not the time to be having bad karma on you. And these people really got it. They're going to get it. It says one of them even works for the government, which, that's one of the first cuts. Not the time. Not the time. These are the kind of people that probably voted that way, though. Like, voted, 'cause it's not going to happen to me, right? Like, can't happen to me. Looks like it will, though. Looks like it will. So let's see. Tell us about it being a hard stop, that they're not being caught and released anymore. Tell us about it being a hard stop. They're not being caught and released. They're being gutted. And being held accountable for trying to delay them. Tell us about it being a hard stop. It's a hard stop of them trying to energy harvest off of you. Up to 9 people trying to siphon off of your energy. Yeah. Because your ancestors, your spiritual team knows exactly who they are. Because they kept trying to get into your Akashic records. Trying to find out when you were going to have things, what you're going to have. So that way they could, come up with a plan to devise, like, to take it from you. Yeah, they're now going to be overburdened. They're going to have so much against them. Again, like, now's not the political climate to be having negative karma attached to you. And it looks like it's already starting for them, and it's just the beginning. Yeah, these were hidden enemies that kept trying to, attack you in your dream state to affect your transformation. You're going to hell, but not until you suffer first. Yeah, trying to attack your sense of empowerment, so your solar plexus, your sacral chakras, so the 2 chakras that came out. Trying to affect your core memories. Because they wanted to impact your innocence, your purity, but also swan spank for life. So it's like they know that you're very loyal, that you wouldn't settle for anything less than your divine counterpart. And they were trying to hit you in all your insecurities, again, trying to get you with that karmic soulmate, trying to get you in nothing but karmic relationships. So you'd be very insecure, so that way they could bind you and take your spiritual wealth while you were healing, or to stop you from healing. So it's a hard stop of them doing any of this to you. What happens to them now? What happens to them now? What happens to them? That you're getting assistance. Again, each and every time they gang up against you or do something to you, it just unlocks more of your spiritual team. You're getting assistance. Poseidon, Maka, Rhiannon. Yeah. Because each and every time these people kept trying to do an injustice to you, trying to blind you, trying to take your wealth, trying to affect your purity, trying to affect your vibration, trying to bind you to relationships. Yeah. Kept trying to conjure things. Okay. Yeah, everything's falling apart. Like, all my cards keep falling out of my hands. They kept trying to conjure things, but they were unable to bind you to the relationship. So that means all the cords have been removed. They're unable to siphon. Because you have spiritual wisdom here, along with the fact that you're very protected. What's going to happen to these people? That your intuition is picking up on that these people are blocked. Again, their money's blocked. They're fucked. They're fucked. Because they made a rash decision, like an envious, jealous, irate decision for clout, to get some kind of celebration with their buddies, to go after your stability. However, you've been cleared of all the smoke. That you're going to be living in happiness because you got Cernunnos here, the Lord of the Force, who stands for authority, truth, protection. Also 888 is protecting your abundance, and what has been done in the dark has been brought to light, and now these people are being hunted. There's been a fire started. And that your spiritual team here is going to take great joy in causing these people to lose everything, including lives. Some of these people will die because they started a fire that these people are now going to have to endure, because they kept wanting a reunion by blocking you. Or they're blocked from any kind of reunion for you. Blocked from having a reunion with you. And that your spiritual team is being predatory on their abundance. And they're swooping in low, mastering their skill each and every time these people try to summon something on the full moon with their witchcraft. To try to, influence your path, try to get you to choose the wrong one with their sex magic so that they can have a rebirth. It's going to go left. Like, it's going to take an immediate turn to where they get exploited of everything. So they lose all their opportunities. There's fire in the background there. They're going to be broke, bust, and disgusted. They're going to be homeless. They're not going to have any abundances or opportunities coming. Because whatever is protecting you is very, very territorial over you. And these people, your ancestors, are going to make these people struggle, and they're going to have good luck doing it. Like, there's 8 arrows here, and there's, hold on. Eight seems to be the number. 7. Mourning, so there could be 7 deaths. 6 opportunities. Can't find the card. Oh, it's in my hand. Duh. And they're going to be hit 8 times. So your ancestors, your spiritual team, you're getting provided assistance. These people are going to pay for it. They're going to be blocked. I saw something the other day about a final goodbye, which is like what the universe does when it comes to karmic contracts, that you have already learned the lesson. Like, you don't know that the last interaction that you have with them is a final goodbye, that no matter if you live in the same city or whatever, you'll never see those people again, because like the universe won't support you ever being in their lives. That can be very significant. Spirit, what are these people's karma that's going to happen to them and how they're being held accountable? What are these people's karma? This family? Forced work, extra jobs and hours. So again, having one problem after another. Victim of identity theft. What is this family and karmic soulmate's karma? Prone to drug addictions, social media drama, being beaten at their own games, falling in love with a fuck buddy, chosen to be a blood sacrifice. So that means because they couldn't sacrifice you, someone else is up for bat, right? Witches and warlocks are attacking them. Succubus, incubus, possession. So again, I'm telling you that karmic soulmate has an attachment. Suspended license, losing money, revenue, and income. And all their tea has spilled about how they have contracted an incurable STD and they're fallen sick to poisoning because their spell work has backfired. So again, it's going to backfire every time. Every time. Now is not the kind of climate you want to, again, have bad karma to be broke. Spirit, tell us about the collective having good karma being returned to them for all their good deeds. Tell us about how the collective is going to have good karma returning to them for all their good deeds. That your dreams and your visions are going to tell you to learn or to teach something. And it's going to open you up to new supportive connections. We have the loving woman. Or it could indicate that these new supportive connections are going to come to you to learn. Okay, maybe you're teaching something, maybe you're in the public eye in some sense, like you could have a social media presence. Many people who are, like shamans, earth angels, chosen ones, starseeds, whatever, okay, light workers, they teach in some kind of way. But it looks like that they're going to see you in their dreams. So again, this is like your soul tribe. There's 3 specific in your soul tribe here that's been aiding you in the ethers, that's also going to come to you. Their dreams are going to tell them to come to you in some kind of way, to either learn from you or something. Yeah, because you're going to all have prosperity and abundance with each other. These new supportive connections that are coming in. Again, it looks like they're going to be coming to you. Like you're learning something, but also you could be teaching something. Or like say you could be, this could also be a thing, like where you both have in the dream state, you're told to go like learn something. Like maybe your community has like Qigong classes or like yoga classes, and you have the pull to go there. And you go there and then you meet your new supportive connections. And you guys collaborate and things like that. But you have freedom now, okay? So you've been freed. Again, you've made it. You made it over this perilous journey, and now you're free, okay? You're out of this cage. You went through that transformation. You're moving on to your prosperity here because you had courage to face the unknown. Again, you were in that Knight of Wands energy. You were fearless. You just did it. Despite any kind of fear that you felt. And now you're going to be relaxing. Again, it's a hard stop with these people doing this stuff to you anymore. That when you were going through this transformation, these friends and colleagues, so again, if you had karmic friends, were unable to create something new. Because you already made it. Yeah. They're unable to slander your name anymore, spread lies about you. Because things aren't staying the same. Again, like you're going to have a rapid acceleration in your life, reaching milestones, abundances, okay? Because whatever they were trying to achieve when it comes to putting your chakras out of misalignment and malfunction, it's not going to work. Things aren't being kept the same. Again, you're being freed. You made it. And they were trying to keep you in bondage through like character assassination. However, your talent guides, your spiritual mentors and teachers, is who helped you anytime that you were unable to think, didn't have the mental clarity, and unable to manifest. That you can have great gratitude now. Because these people are longing and desperate, okay? They were spreading a lot of lies about you, and now they're stuck in that web. Because again, you're a teacher learning a new path. So whatever they try to say about you, your business, like whatever it is that you're teaching, people see you in the public eye. And like, you're a credible source of information. These people just look dumb. Yeah, because you're teaching a new path of how to be connected with your higher self, okay? You're showing people how to do that, and these people are stuck in their web of lies of what they said because people can see that you've healed your heart chakra here and that you're not taking any risks. Because you have optimism for your future, that you're going to have a new beginning, maybe even a baby. And these people are in loss because they're stuck. They're in a loss and lack mindset. They're not going to have love. They're not going to have money. They're stuck. They're unable to move forward. You have the she, the fae that's helping you to be in this connection and to connect with someone who's going to provide you with professional assistance. So this is like a lawyer and attorney. So it looks like you're going to own these people. You're going to take them to court. Again, it's a bad time for you. Like, I mean, bad time for you. You're not going to get public assistance. that funding's been cut. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah. Against this deception, these people out here spreading rumors about you, trying to defame you, trying to assassinate your character. You're gonna take these people to court, and they're gonna, any little money they get is gonna go to you. Again, you're a fucking adult out here acting like a mean girl that's in high school. Grow the fuck up. You know, like, yeah, that's why these people have uncontrolled feelings, because they know that you have the optimism for a new beginning, as well as you have the archangels on your path, giving you wisdom, helping you to get into your Akashic records. We have Archangel Phanuel, Raziel, and Haniel here, and Raguel bringing you justice. So, like, you're going to know what to say. You're going to have the blessing of getting justice. Like, you're getting justice. So because you did good deeds, you know, devoting your time, says that you were teaching people. Maybe you haven't seen, like, the monetary aspect of that, but, you know, it's also doing work for the greater good, and you're going to be rewarded. It looks like you're getting justice for all these people that were out here slandering your name. That things are coming into alignment. And I said, you're going to own these people. They have houses. Like, say, they're going to lose their jobs. Like, they have houses and shit. They're going to be paying you. They might have to sell their homes just to pay you. And have you tried to buy a home in this climate right now? Housing prices are through the roof. So if they have to sell their home to pay you, they're not going to be able to buy another one. And then you got renting prices are through the roof, which is more expensive than owning a house. They can't buy a house, they can't rent. So these people are fucked. What's the T, Spirit? What's T? Yeah, you're high ranking. You outrank these people. But also you're very, very telepathic. You have a telepathic link with your divine counterpart. So you're speaking to each other in the ethers. And you guys are going to have a new beginning. Someone here has a hidden motivation because they know that they're going to have legal issues. That keeps trying to bind themselves to you. That's why they keep trying to bind themselves to you. They know that you're not going to show them any mercy. You know who they are. You know what they've done. You don't give a fuck about these people. If they're blood related to you, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean shit. I don't know you. They keep trying to bind themselves to you because attacking you made God their enemy. What a terrible place to be. And that you practice self-care to heal yourself, and now these people are in spiritual jail and they're being watched by everything. Like 3D, 5D. They kept playing in the ethers, now the ethers is playing with them. Spiritual jail means like they're stuck. Again, it says they're stuck. They're unable to move forward. They're being held accountable. Their money's going to be fucked up for a very long time. They're going to lose everything. Again, 8 people's going to die. They're going to struggle. They're going to have 7 things to struggle with. And there's going to be 6 opportunities that's taken away that's going to exploit them and make them, put them directly in poverty. Because they judged a book by its cover, not knowing that it was bait. And now they have generational curse debt. So, like I said, this is part of your bloodline. Everyone in your family's got it but you, because you broke the generational curse for your bloodline. But for them, no, they've secured more debt. Because vengeance is God's right, and he will show them no mercy. No, he won't. These people had all these chances. Yeah, these people are just haters. Every time you shine and be seen so others can learn from your example, they don't want people learning from you. You're showing people how to love yourself and how to connect with your higher self. They don't like that because they don't have that connection. The only connections they have are to low vibrational entities that abandon them. Yeah, they're pondering self-deletion now because of how they kept trying to siphon off of your energy, to slow the energy down in your life. So these people are even trying to delete themselves, or they were trying to get you to self-delete, again, like on the Mount Everest, trying to get you to die on the journey, like where nobody knows what happens to you. They were trying to get you to take your life out through energy siphoning off of you, and then trying to slow you down so you never reach the top. Their karmic debt is here to be repaid for that shit, though, so I hope it was worth it. Maybe the month or 2 you slowed it down. Get ready for the rest of your life, your kids' life, everybody around you's life that worked with you to go to shit for a very, very, very long time. Very long time, yeah. Brace yourself for these people's lives, because you know they're going to come to you because they lost everything. They underestimated you because they never knew you. You're about to have a spirit baby. Again, you're about to like have a spirit baby with your divine counterpart. This karmic soulmate has numerous partners, so just know that. Numerous partners. Your intuition knows this. But also, you know that there's recorded phone calls and conversations talking about how they were trying to get you to unalive yourself. As well as all the family's deep, dark secrets. More information needs to be revealed as there's more than one topic needing to be discussed, so separate tarot reading. They have no spiritual protection. Again, what a dangerous place to be in. And they tried to get your energy and they got trapped. Again, they're not being released anymore. They're being severed to pieces and gutted. The grass looked greener because it was fake. You're so close to figuring it out about your karmic mother, who owes money to powerful people that they cannot pay back. Sucks to be hurt on it. Like I said, it sucks to be hurt. Doesn't pay to do bad things to people. What does the collective's higher self want them to know? Thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. Again, that gratitude attitude. Victim mentality, you are learning to understand that everything happens through you, not to you. Starry night, the beaming, glistening lights from stars remind you that there is hope for your future, that things are about to open up for you. Again, you've made it. Okay. You have a blessing for good men and fathers, so all high vibrational masculines in your future, as well as a blessing on a friendship. Again, your high vibrational soul tribe. And a blessing for peace of mind and a blessing of the air. So peace of mind with the communication that you receive. What does Banja want the collective to know? What does Banja want the collective to know? The void. Stop, embrace winter, cosmic wounds. So essentially this is a time of rest for you, that things are going on behind the scenes to make everything happen for you. Because again, you've made it to the top. Now it's time to rest because you're about to accelerate very quickly to your achievements and to your milestones. That yeah, you need to practice self-care, look to your health and rest. Because things are about to move very quickly for you. You're gonna like accelerate very, very fast. Pedals to the gas. Blowing them all away. I channeled that song for the Pluto and Aquarius reading. Yeah. Defend what's yours. Because you have Archangel Zakiel here telling you that you cannot lose what's yours. God is watching. And something happens in bulk. So February 1st. So again, I picked that up twice now. That in bulk is essentially the time period of the year where it's like the midpoint between winter and spring. So the sun has returned. And now the ground is starting to thaw and you're starting to see green in some places. And then when it gets to March 20th, that's the spring equinox. So you're in bulk, which has already happened, which was February 1st, you made it. February 1st was your period, which was where you made it the top of Mount Everest, spiritually speaking. Nobody could stop you, could get you to be unalived or anything like that. You've made it, and now you're resting. So you can have this rapid change occur in your life to get you exactly where you need to be. Your prosperity, your high vibrational soul tribe, like you're gonna have it all, okay? All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you clarity of what you already truly know. Thank you for watching. If you like my video or my vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen.